And all, it's Track Tuesday. Welcome back to the channel. Right, here we are then. It's Track Tuesday. I'm here, just parked up outside the track. Got a bit of spare time. Got 5 minutes before I need to pop on my warm-up shoes and have a little jog around the park. Let's see how today's session goes. Now, the actual session is 9 times 800. That's a really good session, especially for marathon training, and it gives you a good indication of like where you are with your fitness as well. But unfortunately tonight I'll be lucky to get through it. Not quite sure how the glute is feeling after the weekend park run and small run on Sunday. I've done about 4.5 miles, I think it was. Everything is fine. Everything was fine yesterday, everything feels fine today, but until you actually start running to the session and my legs start getting tired, that's going to be the testing time. So I'm going to tick off the 800s tonight, do as many as I can. Going to try and keep them as even as possible. I won't go too quick tonight. We'll see how it all goes, and I'll give you a little report after. Fingers crossed, see you in a little while. Right everybody. Well, I didn't quite get the whole session done. I actually was Mr. Sensible tonight. I just done 4, so I done 1 lap of the park warm up, done a few laps of the track, usual strides, and I only done 4 tonight. Now, I just could feel something going on. I thought to myself, what is the point? Keep going, and then suddenly it seizes up again. I'm quite happy that I've made this decision tonight to cut the session short. Yeah, so apart from that, night session is not recorded on Strava. Now, I don't know if anybody else has had this problem, but I don't know if you can see that, but I've got the triangle of death. Now, I believe it's a GPS problem. As soon as you connect to the satellites, it basically crashes the watch. So I've got to go for a complete hard reboot. So I'm going to get home, work out how to do that, and it seems that will cure the problem. Whether the issue will happen again, I don't know. I've got an old watch, old Garmin at home in the drawer somewhere, so I'm going to charge that up for tomorrow just in case I can't get this sorted. But oh, what a nightmare. That's never happened before. Apparently it's a worldwide problem as well. Yeah, let me know if anybody else had the same problem and whether you managed to sort it out. But for now, I'll see you all tomorrow morning, hopefully for a, well, would you call it a recovery run? I'm not quite sure. Now got me shake. Don't really need it really. I could for the I can't even say what the time is, but I can look on my phone. It's only 7 o'clock, so it is a little bit late really. So I'm gonna still have this. I don't want to waste it. So I'll catch you all tomorrow, hopefully. You know, it's Wednesday morning. We have lovely blue skies. Conditions are pretty good this morning, so I'm going to do my best to get out for a little run up to the Epsom Downs and back. I suppose you could still call it a recovery run after the track session. Now I'm going to try something now. I'm going to test my watch on the GPS to see whether it's going to crash again. Now, I've done everything that they said to do last night online. There was a massive issue with the GPS software update, which the satellite tracking systems, which allows your watch, obviously when you switch it on, it allows your watch to quickly log on to whatever satellite there is closest. This morning I'm going to give it a try now, so before I do that I'm actually going to reboot, make sure it syncs properly as well to my phone to make sure that all the latest updates are there, and then we'll give it a try. Let's give this a go then. Hold this button, the light button, for apparently for at least 30 seconds, so that looks like the watch has gone off now. So we can just quickly make sure that it's definitely off. Right, the watch is definitely off. So now I'm gonna turn back on, hopefully. So far good. So now I'm gonna get my phone. I'm going to check so we're still getting this message coming up here, but it's syncing. I've got a tick. See what happens now. Let's give it a test. So I'm getting all these new messages. Bit of a nuisance. I had to completely wipe the watch, but lucky enough there was some stuff was backed up. I'm gonna dismiss this. Right, here we go. Is it going to connect? Is it going to crash? It's taken a while, which is unusual. So I'm hoping it's not going to crash. It's taken a long time. Perhaps I need to stand outside the car. That might speed it up. Let's get outside. Let's get out of the car. See whether that helps. Yep, here we go. Looks like we're good to go. With a few little jobs, and then hopefully I'll see you in a little while for a lovely, lovely run up to Epsom Downs. See you soon. Right, here we go. Gonna take it nice and easy. Fingers crossed, no reaction from tomorrow night's track session, or mini track session. It's a bit of a long old drag up to Epsom Downs, but it's a good way of warming up. And just to do the short loop this morning, purely 2 reasons. I want to try and get 10 done tomorrow morning, so I don't want to push myself too much. And also I am on my own today working, so I need to be back as soon as possible, have a bit of grub, and then get on with my day's work. Well, I made it to the top. So just through them trees there, you won't see it on this camera, but you can see London straight through there. To the right you see Canary Wharf. Crystal clear day. The views are absolutely stunning. There's the back of the main stand there. Oh, got a car here. But just my luck, wasn't it, that I get this glute problem sorted out and then get run over. Clean-up operation has begun for the new season. Spring's on the horizon. Right, here we are then, along the home straight of the Epsom Downs race course. A few horses about this morning, not too many. I find that if you leave it till about 9:30, most of them are done. They've done their morning exercise, their morning walks. Apart from over the back there, we've got the gallops. Sometimes they're doing like their sessions, their workouts. Really going back to last night, I'm pretty pleased with my decision. It's quite funny really, because my own advice to someone would say, well, just ease back into it. What's the point of rushing things? Because I don't want that muscle to reoccur. Hopefully it'll be okay. So I'm glad I listened to myself. I had a word with myself. I said, Ian, don't do it. Just take 4, be happy, go home, go to bed, get up and go work. There's actually a tunnel there to get underneath the race course to the other side. View there of the grandstands. And there's the finish line. Right, back on the pavement now, just heading back to work. Short one this morning, really, it's just a little tester really. I did think about doing my usual 7 miler, but I think I don't want to take any chances just yet. I'll just keep ticking over, and hopefully I'll get absolutely zero sensation out of that glute. It's difficult to tell until I get into the big miles. I'm not really going to know, but if I can tick over like this, it gives me half a chance. Just being cautious. I'm back now, another run ticked off. So I got it back in one piece anyway, so I'm pleased about that. One thing I forgot to mention about the Garmin reboot: if you reboot, you do get a backup on certain models or not on all models. So mine was sort of factory resetted. A couple of things I noticed missing was all the formats of my different screens, how I like to have them when I'm running. And the other major thing that everyone should be aware of is the park run app for the barcode is missing. So the app's still there, but the actual barcode number isn't there. So just be careful if you're going off Saturday morning and you think your watch has all gone back to normal. Check your Garmin for your barcode, because there's nothing worse doing a park run and not being able to officially record it. I'll catch you all tomorrow for an update. I think I'm going to finish this video off, make it nice and short, just because I want to be up to date with the Garmin situation. Obviously, a few people out there might not have resolved their watches. I don't really know anybody that's been affected, apart from a couple of people down at the track last night, which was quite funny. Totally like beside themselves because they couldn't record their runs. But you know, I was just happy to be running, let alone worrying about recording it. Take care all.